Yep, here we go again. Mechanic's truck broke again. So what do you gotta do to get to the thermostat? Well, it looks like what we gotta do is we gotta remove this bracket to give us enough room to get it out. You gotta loosen the compressor. By the way, always make sure you loosen and tighten your compressor bolts every now and then. Put little NICs, because if they seize in this bracket, yeah, well, the way parts are now, you might not be able to find this bracket. But anyway, let's get back down to business. Here it is, it's loose. It won't clear because the engineers didn't want to give you 1/8 of an inch to clear it. So you got to do all this to get to the stupid thermostat gasket, thermostat itself. And I'll show you in a minute, once I get it out, what we got. All right, so let's take a look at what kind of magic we got going on. So we have to unloosen the alternator. We have to remove the bolts from here, from the mounting bracket. We have to take off the belt, the tensioner, loosen the AC. And don't forget, there's a hidden bolt down here that you can only turn a rat's hair at a time. Never mind that it's on there tighter than, well, I'll let you finish that sentence. So you loosen it so you can get some movement, so you can get this out, because they make this to where you can't get it out, or if you try to get it out, you can try to force it out with a pry bar and you can probably get it out and you have to force it back in. You could modify it and grind the ends, you know, on and on, but that's not the right thing. An engineered part needs to be used as it was manufactured. If you modify it in any way, you grind it in any way, you become legal for the integrity of the engineering of that component. And that's what gets a lot of technicians in trouble. They modify things to make their life easy, and then sometimes down the road it bites them. So anyway, so what happened? There's what happened. Thermostat let go. Cracked open. She couldn't do her job. Started overheating. But we had to do all that other stuff so we can put in the new one. Leave a comment below. All right, here's a little tip for you truck drivers out there. Most of you, you know, we're fighting with these $5.30, $5.80 a gallon diesel prices. So here's something that not all trucks have, but I highly recommend, which is this right here. What this is, it's some lines that are going to a fuel cooler, and the fuel cooler mounts right in front of your radiator, and it helps to cool the fuel charge to help promote better combustion and increase mileage. I believe in them. I mean, you know, all the race guys, they run fuel coolers. So if you don't have one, I highly recommend you install one. Diesel fuel cooler. They're not that hard to install. A little bit of an investment, but right now with the price of gas what it is, I mean, you know, if you can get a 5% increase in mileage, you know, that in itself is enough.